if you're someone that really wants to start to get things done, make forward progress towards your goals, your purpose, honestly, even just your peace of mind, I'm going to share with you 2 little bits of information that have radically changed the way that I view my strategies. And I'm hoping they shed some light on things for you too. So, I was listening to a podcast that a family member of mine was hosted on, which was really powerful. He is an executive consultant, big into the sales, and has one of the most radiant and positive attitudes I've ever seen through every single hardship in life, every health scare, every family trauma, every business downfall. This man, every time you ask him how he's doing, it's never been better. And that kind of attitude really gets us really far. A point that he was making, which I found absolutely fascinating, was talking about worry. We worry about things without even realizing it sometimes. And a lot of that is hardwired for our survival, in order to stay safe. We have this hypervigilance that we tap into. And something that I noticed he was mentioning was only worry about what you can control. We can put everything in this world into 2 categories. Not everything is black and white, but this is things we can control and things we can't control. And so much of us pour so much energy and time and thought and momentum into worrying about things that we can't control. Things that other people are doing, the way certain aspects of reality are set up, or society, or our culture, or people we care about, things of that nature. And it's really difficult to be spending all of that energy in the form of worry on things we can't control, because it never gets us anywhere. And it's almost a self-perpetuating cycle of just fueling this anxiety that comes up in our body, and it has nowhere to go. It has nowhere to be productive. By focusing on the things that we can control, by focusing on the things that we do have power over in our lives, then we can figure out a game plan, some action steps, some solutions. Worry is not inherently good or bad. Any type of personality trait or emotional state or thing that grabs our attention, it's giving us information at the end of the day. It's only good or bad if you label it as so, but nothing in this world is inherently one or the other. Everything just kind of is. And when you decide to put your energy and intention and worry towards the things that you can control, that's where you have the most power in it. And I think it's pretty healthy to worry about certain things to an extent, because that means it has our attention, it has our awareness, it has gravity and meaning, and we hold value in that thing. And the 2 aspects that are always in your control, your attitude and your actions. What you think and how you feel about something, and what you're going to do about it. And I won't say that all emotions are controllable. A lot of them come up and move through us to teach us something, to release something, to revisit something, to reframe something. And by allowing ourselves the room to have those emotions flow, but then also understand and dig into what are they trying to tell us, what are they focusing on, and what can I do about it? How do I want to reframe my mind to see this emotion or circumstance as acting for me, as an opportunity to learn and grow? And then, followed up with that mindset shift, how are we going to take action? What are we going to do about the thing that is pulling energy from us that we want to have manifest in our life? And by pouring our attention and energy into the positive things, into the things that we can control, into the mindsets and the frameworks that allow us to embody this peaceful state, this empowered state, this highest self type of inner knowing, the more we can be able to actually get there. The more we shift our focus onto rehardwiring our brain, reframing our attitudes. And in terms of attitudes, a big component here is figuring out if the voice in your head is actually yours. We pick up a lot of baggage along the way, other people's judgments, other people's insecurities, other people's perspectives and opinions that aren't even theirs either. it's handed on from a parent, from a belief system, from a society, from a culture, from a school, from anywhere like that. And if you go back and think about the things that you're being fed or that you're operating under, you can see that some of them aren't coming from in here. They're coming from up here. And we're a sponge to everything that comes at us, whether it's from people, from media, from truly anywhere. And having that discernment to focus our energy and curate an attitude, not only in alignment with our truth, but in alignment with viewing the world as this wonderful game filled with opportunities and lessons and guidance and teachings. You know, we should always be students, but by being able to hold space for the fact that we can make good from any situation that comes to us, that things don't cross our paths that we aren't able and equipped to handle, and having the confidence and the willpower and the audacity, quite honestly, to choose the action steps that will align us with the path we want to take. The peace, the prosperity, the comfort, the love, whatever it is you're trying to call into your life. Make sure your mindset and your actions are in alignment with those things, and make sure that they are focused on things that are in your control. So let me know if any of this resonates. I feel like splitting the worry only into the category of things we can control, on top of understanding two things we can always control, is our attitude and our actions. So simple. Such a simple reframe. I'm loving it so far. I've been sitting with it and trying to navigate it myself, and I'm curious how it makes you feel too.